Welcome to Sarah Survival English, Inch.
Hello, beautiful learners. You walk up to the check-in counter. The agent asks something. Your mind goes completely blank. Sound familiar? Today, 6 real airport scenes. Check-in, security, immigration, all the way to your taxi. Every phrase you need, nothing you don't.
I'm Alex.
I'm Sarah. Welcome to Sarah Survival English. Notebook ready?
Let's go.
Good morning. Can I have your passport and booking confirmation, please?
Of course. Here you go.
Thank you. Are you checking any bags today?
Yes, just one suitcase.
Are there any lithium batteries, power banks, or fragile items in your checked bag?
No, I took my power bank out. It's in my carry-on.
Perfect. Thank you. I can see your bag is 26 kilos. The limit is 23, so you are a little over the weight limit.
Oh no, how much is the fee?
It is $30, or if you prefer, you can move some items to your carry-on bag.
I'll just pay the fee. Thank you.
Of course. And would you like a window or aisle seat?
What's the difference?
A window seat is by the window. Great view, but you have to climb over people to reach the aisle. An aisle seat is next to the walkway. Easier to move around, but people will pass by you during the flight.
I'll take a window seat, please.
Perfect. Here is your boarding pass. Your gate is B12 and boarding starts at 2:15. Have a great flight.
Thank you so much.
Okay, I loved that scene, but I have a question. Tom asked about lithium batteries and power banks. Why is that a check-in question? Isn't security the place for that?
Great question. Power banks and lithium batteries are not allowed in your checked bag, the suitcase that goes under the plane, because of fire risk. They must go in your carry-on, the bag that stays with you in the cabin. This is a very common question at check-in now, and a lot of travelers get caught off guard by it. So remember, always pack your power bank in your carry-on.
And I loved Maya's reaction when her bag was overweight. She didn't say a long, complicated sentence. She just said, "Oh no, how much is the fee?" Honest, natural, human.
Exactly. And did you notice when Tom asked window or aisle, Maya simply said, "What's the difference?" She asked, and Tom explained, "You are always allowed to ask." Here is my passport and booking confirmation. I took my power bank out. It's in my carry-on. How much is the fee? Can I move some things to my carry-on? What's the difference? A window seat, please. Carry-on equals the bag you take on the plane with you. Checked bag equals the bag that goes under the plane.
Always check your boarding pass the moment they hand it to you. Gate number, boarding time, that little card is your roadmap for the next few hours.
Please take off your shoes and belt and place them in the tray. Do you have a laptop in your bag?
Yes, I do.
Please take it out and put it in a separate tray.
Sorry, a separate tray?
Yes, by itself, in its own tray.
Oh, got it. Thank you.
Do you have any liquids with you?
I just have my water bottle.
Is it empty? All liquids must be 100 milliliters or less.
Oh, it's full. Sorry about that.
I will need to take it then.
No problem. Thank you.
You are all clear. Have a good flight.
Did you notice what Daniel did when he didn't understand the instruction?
He used the echo strategy. He repeated the confusing part back as a question, a separate tray, and the officer explained immediately. No panic, no freezing, just one small question.
Exactly. Echo the word or phrase that confuses you. Make it a question with your voice. The other person will always fill in the blank for you.
And I want to talk about the water bottle moment. Daniel didn't say, "I have a 500 ml bottle." He just said, "I just have my water bottle." Simple and natural. He didn't know the exact rules, and that is completely okay. The officer asked the follow-up question, and Daniel answered honestly, "It's full. Sorry about that."
That is real life. You don't need to memorize every rule. You just need to answer honestly when the questions come.
The liquids rule to remember. Every container must be 100 ml or less in a clear, resealable bag. Even if the bottle is almost empty, if it is over 100 ml, they will take it. I just have my water bottle. Oh, it's full. Sorry about that. The echo strategy. Repeat the confusing word as a question. A separate tray? Sorry, I didn't catch that. Or could you repeat that, please?
Excuse me, I can't find my flight on the board. I'm flying to Tokyo, flight number JL038.
Let me check for you. Ah, your gate is C7. It was just updated. Take the escalator up to level 2, turn left, and follow the signs for gates C1 to C10.
C7, thank you so much.
Hi there. What can I get for you?
Hi, can I get a coffee and a tuna sandwich, please?
Sure. What size?
Medium, please.
Hot or iced?
Hot, please. And can I pay by card?
Of course. Just tap here when you're ready.
This is the final boarding call for flight JL038 to Tokyo Narita. All remaining passengers, please proceed to gate C7 immediately. The gate is now closing.
3 situations in one scene, and I want to talk about that coffee order. Ben asked 2 questions back to back. What size? And then hot or iced.
This catches so many learners off guard. You expect one question, you answer it, you relax, and then a second question comes immediately. So practice hearing both. What size? Medium, please. Then hot or iced. Hot, please. 2 short answers, you are done.
And that announcement, it came fast. The 2 phrases you must recognize are final boarding call and proceed to gate immediately. If you hear those words,
Finish your coffee very quickly and go.
leave the sandwich if you have to. I can't find my flight on the board. Medium, please. Hot, please. Can I pay by card? Listen for final boarding call and proceed to gate immediately.
Excuse me, I think this might be my seat. I have 24A.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm 24B. My mistake. No worries at all.
Hi there. What can I help you with?
Could I have a blanket, please? It's a little cold.
Of course. Anything else?
Actually, could I also get a glass of water?
Absolutely. I'll be right back. We'll be landing in about 2 hours. Please fill this in before we arrive.
Thank you. Excuse me, I'm not sure what to write here.
Which part?
The address while in country section.
Just write the name and address of your hotel. You can check your booking on your phone if you need to.
Oh, that's easy. Thank you.
3 small problems on one flight, a wrong seat, feeling cold, a confusing form, and Kevin handled every single one with just one clear sentence. That is the lesson. You do not need a perfect paragraph. You need the right sentence at the right moment.
And I want to highlight something. When Kevin needed help mid-flight, he pressed that small button above his seat. Did you see it in the close-up? That is called the call button. It usually has a small person icon on it. Press it once and the flight attendant will come to you. You do not need to stand up or call out across the cabin.
And the customs declaration form, please do not let it frighten you. It is simply asking for your name, passport number, where you are staying, and whether you are bringing in restricted items. Fill it in honestly and carefully. You will hand it to the officer when you land. A quick note, some countries now use digital screens instead of paper forms, but the questions you need to answer are exactly the same. I think this might be my seat. Could I have a blanket, please? I'm not sure what to write here. Bell button equals the small button above your seat to call the flight attendant.
Passport, please. What is the purpose of your visit?
I'm here for tourism.
How long will you be staying?
2 weeks.
Where will you be staying?
I'm staying at the Hilton Hotel in the city center.
And do you have a return ticket?
Yes, I have it right here on my phone.
Thank you. Have you visited this country before?
No, this is my first time.
Welcome. Enjoy your stay.
Thank you very much.
I have to be honest, that immigration counter makes my heart race every time. The officer is so serious.
I completely understand, but here is the truth. Short answers, clear answers, that is all they need. Do not over-explain. If they ask, purpose of your visit, just say, tourism. not a 5-minute story about why you love the country.
And that question, do you have a return ticket? This one surprises so many people, but it is extremely common, especially on a tourist visa. The officer just wants to confirm you have a plan to go home. The answer is simple. Yes, I have it right here on my phone.
Always have your return ticket accessible before you reach the counter, saved in your email, your airline app, or a screenshot. Do not make them wait while you search.
Now, the customs lanes. Green lane means nothing to declare. Walk through with confidence. Red lane means you have something to declare, certain foods, expensive goods, or large amounts of cash.
A quick cultural note. In many countries like the UK or Australia, you'll see these two physical lanes. In the US, many airports now use automated kiosks where you answer the same questions on a screen. The system looks different, but the rule is identical everywhere. Always declare food and large amounts of cash.
When in doubt, declare it. It is always better to declare something you didn't need to than to not declare something you should have.
Where to?
The Grand Hyatt Hotel on Main Street, please.
Sure thing. First time in the city?
Yes, actually.
Welcome. It'll take about 30 to 40 minutes, depending on traffic.
Is it a flat rate to the city or metered?
It's metered, but it usually comes to around $35 to $45.
Great. Thank you.
And just like that, Marcus is in the city. But I want to highlight one question he asked that most textbooks never teach. Is it a flat rate or metered?
What does that mean exactly?
A flat rate means one fixed price, no matter how long the journey takes. Metered means the price goes up based on distance and time. Knowing which one you are getting means no unpleasant surprises at the end of the ride. One small question, big practical value.
And one very important safety reminder. At many airports, unofficial drivers approach you inside the terminal. Always walk past them. Use the official taxi rank outside the terminal or a trusted app like Uber or Grab. Safer and usually cheaper. The Grand Hyatt Hotel on Main Street, please? Is it a flat rate or metered? Always use the official taxi rank outside the terminal.
Let's pull it all together. 6 situations, 6 sets of phrases, and 3 strategies that connect everything.
Strategy number 1. Stay calm, stay simple. You do not need long sentences. Tourism. 2 weeks. Medium, please. Short is strong.
Strategy number 2, the echo strategy. When you don't understand something, echo the confusing part back as a question. A separate tray? Flat rate? Green lane? The other person will always explain. It sounds confident, it buys you time, and it works in every single situation in this video.
And strategy number 3. 2 phrases that work everywhere, at any stage of the airport journey. Sorry, I didn't catch that. Could you repeat that, please?
Short, natural, not from a textbook. These are what real people say.
And a bonus tip for your ears. Listen to how native speakers actually say common phrases. Here you go often sounds like here you go. And what can I get for you can blend into something like what can I get for you? The words connect and merge. Do not panic when you hear this. It is completely normal and your ear will adjust with practice.
Your full phrase reference card for today. Check in. I took my power bank out. How much is the fee? A window seat, please. Carry-on equals on the plane with you. Checked bag equals under the plane. Security. I just have my water bottle. Echo strategy. A separate tray. Gate. I can't find my flight. Listen for final boarding call. On the plane. Could I have a blanket? I'm not sure what to write here. Call button equals above your seat. Immigration. I'm here for tourism. Yes, I have my return ticket right here. Customs. Green equals nothing to declare.
Always declare food and large amounts of cash. Arrivals, is it a flat rate or metered? Use the official taxi rank.
Remember, beautiful learners, every confident traveler you see breezing through an airport was confused once too. They just practiced, and today you practiced with us.
And remember, if you make a grammar mistake at the check-in counter, the world does not end. The agent just wants to help you get on your plane. Communication is about connection, not perfection.
You now have the phrases, you have the strategies, you have the echo strategy in your pocket. The next time you walk into an airport, take one deep breath and think, I know how to do this.
Because you do. If this video helped you feel even a little more ready, please give it a big thumbs up and hit subscribe and the little bell so you never miss a survival lesson from us.
Tell us in the comments, which part of the airport makes you the most nervous? The immigration counter, security? We read every single comment, and we would love to help you out.
Thank you so much for spending your time with us today. Safe travels.
And we will see you in the next video. Bye for now.